Remember, I was about to sign a contract with another practice, and I received a call from a recruiter, and he's like, I found the job for you. The description he gave me, I still remember, he's like a one-stop for women's care. It's a practice where you can do both obstetrics, gynecology, and women don't have to search into multiple places to get their care.
I graduated residency in 2016. I joined Capital Women's Care right out of residency and have been there at my division ever since and have no plans to ever leave.
So it's only been 3 years with Capital Women's Care, but I already tell people it's been my dream job, even though it's part of a larger organization. Each division is run separately. I was more than just a number, that I would have a say in how the practice was run and how my schedule was set.
I did also, do the whole online search and reach out to a recruiter. Landed in private practice because I felt that that was a place where I would continue to be able to practice the full scope of OBGYN, of doing surgery, deliveries, and being in the office in a way where I still maintained a lot of autonomy. What's nice about Capital Women's Care is we have administrative support through them, but they also let you run your individual division how you want to.
I love my patient population. I love the flexibility and control I have over my own schedule. I love the work-life balance.
Yes, I want to care for my patients. I want to enjoy all their moments in their life, but I also want to have those moments for myself.
They do all of the negotiation with insurance companies and malpractice coverage and all the things that I know nothing about, and they leave me to practice medicine, which is what I do know.
I've been with my practice for 6 years. I feel very greatly supported by Capital Women's Care and my practice.
I think with Capital Women's Care, just because it's a private practice, because you can kind of dictate your hours and the care that you give patients, I found that you're really able to, spend more time with your patients and bond with them, on a more personal level.
Capital Women's Care has a central business office, so they're kind of our core administrative support, and we can reach out to them anytime by email or calling them. They're always available to help us.
I think private practice in this day and age, negotiating with insurance companies, the small private practice is a very, very hard business to sustain. I love that I can focus on the patient interaction and give the recommendations that I think are the most medically appropriate for that person and are going to be the best for them to give them the optimal outcome.
We do share our hospital responsibilities or our call responsibilities with other Capital Women's Care groups. So ultimately, we're not in the hospital that often, and when we are in the office, the hours are pretty good.
I'm on call 1 in 7 or 8 days, and I do 1 in 8 weekends. So it's very reasonable. We know our schedules well in advance.
We do social events where we all get together, baby showers, weddings. So it definitely feels like a very close-knit family.
So you can make your own adventure. So if you decide, 5 years from now, I decided I didn't want to deliver babies anymore and I only wanted to do minimally invasive surgery, I could do that. And because of the way Capital Women's Care is structured, that is an easy transition to make.
Being close to a city, I think, has its advantages. Starting a family, it's a great location to do so. There's great food, there's, tons of restaurants in the area. Something for everyone, I think.
Everything's so close. You can go to DC, you can go to Philly. Lancaster's right up 83, and having little kids, it's great. There's these tiny little theme parks and Sesame Place and Legoland and Dutch Wonderland. There's the Inner Harbor. There's just so much to do.
Either a festival going on or a food scene. So there's always something happening.
Advice to a young physician looking for a practice is just really kind of taking your time, trying to make sure it's somewhere that fits you well. So, I think of it as like joining a family.
The most important thing when you look for a job is who you work with. You want people that care about you as an individual.
Mentorship is really important to a lot of younger physicians, knowing coming out of residency that they're not going to be abandoned and be responsible for making their own surgical decisions, or they're not going to be left high and dry in a difficult situation. Think long-term about that work-life balance, and past the first year or two, I think, is so important.
know that your job is out there, but don't be afraid of change, of the unknown.
Unless you're a resident that has rotated with a Capital Women's Care division, you might not know what the options are out there. And so cast a wide net, do your research, come to a recruitment dinner, learn about the company, and it is amazing what options and what the life you can live as an obstetrician.
You can make a difference at Capital Women's Care.
Come join us.
Come join us.
Join us at Capital Women's Care.
At Capital Women's Care.